What's up, guys? Chaplain Mark here. Back in the 23 300C. I wanted to give a review of the interior of this car, which ain't a whole lot changed, but let's get into it. Uh, Very nice, comfortable cabin. Uh, the car is pretty much smooth as butter. The seats hug you nice and tight. With this kind of power, you need something to hold you tight. Make sure you ain't sliding and flopping all around. Seats do a good job of that. They're comfortable at the same time. And when you're a big guy like myself, uh, you know, the interiors of the car is where you look forward to it being just right. A lot of cars are made for smaller people, but one of the things that made me want to get this car was knowing just how comfortable it was going to be for me. Hold on, let me get past this car. Ooh, Jesus. Never disappoints with the power. I just like to hit it every once in a while. It lets you know you're alive. I've always had a thing for power. I've always had a thing for cars, since I was a kid. Something about wheels, trucks, cars, anything that move, I got a thing for it. Let me slow down here a little bit. Anyway, the interior of this car is very nice, well laid out, very nice plan. And even though it's, like I said before, it's a little bit older, ain't a whole lot changed in it. It still accomplishes everything very nicely. People get hung up with the newer stuff, but again, I like it. I like it old and stuff that just works, stuff that's not overdone. I like it like that. But the seats feel good. They're comfortable. The infotainment system, everything functions pretty well. Nothing is overdone. Uh, I like nice, balanced things. So this thing works out very perfect for me. But if I'm reviewing the whole car, I'm gonna say this: uh, this being Chrysler's really final car, uh, it kind of makes you sad, because you're a nice big American V8, uh, comfortable but yet powerful. It truly is the last of a dying breed. Uh, and it kind of makes you sad because you see uh, a chapter ending. You know, and every time you see a chapter ending, it brings you down a little bit. And we're in a world that's forever changing. And you got to stay adaptable. Guys been complaining since the beginning of the time whenever change comes about. Uh, but the 300 doing it wasn't doing that great. They never really gave it the attention to detail that it needed. So to watch it go away, it's bittersweet. You're not gonna do nothing with it. It's better that you put it to sleep. But one of the things that you got to be aware of in life, is that things change, and you have to be able to adapt to change. One of the things that people have a hard time with is adapting to change. When we went from carburetors to fuel injection, you had your old guys complaining, they're getting rid of them carburetors. I'll never buy a car with fuel injection. They destroying everything. You know, I'm sure when they went from square tires to round tires, there was a guy complaining with his axe. I don't want no circle tires on my wagon. I like square tires. They work just as great. You know, you went from a horse to a car. I don't want no stinking car. I like my horse. A horse is just as good as a car. And don't be one of those people that refuse change. Now, that's not to say that change isn't difficult, but this is the world we live in, and no matter whether you like something or don't like something, the world ain't gonna stop for you. Things gonna keep on moving, whether you like it or not. And so, we got to get to a place where we are adaptive to change. And, change is sometimes good. Change can be sometimes bad, but the one thing that's guaranteed in life, if you keep living, hold on. Oh yeah, get a little power every time. Every chance I get, I like to get a little power in there. But the one thing that is evident in this world is that things are gonna change. So be flexible and be adaptive. Realize that things ain't gonna be the same. Food don't taste the same. Thanksgiving ain't the same as it used to be. Everything ain't the same. But you know what? We gotta make the best of whatever it is we have. So my final thoughts on the 300C is it's it was great, you know, and it's a great car. Good power, looks beautiful, interior is nice. Could they have done it better? Of course, you know everything can be done better. But at the end of the day, I'm happy with it. It's a very satisfying car, to drive. It's fun to drive. It's comfortable to drive, and striking a balance between luxury and muscle has always been a challenge. One of the good things that I did always liked about Chrysler and Mopar was, it was a little bit different. It was always a little bit weird, a little bit eccentric, but somehow they was always able to pull it off. So maybe the old guard is gone. Maybe Chrysler ain't the same as it used to be. And when I say Chrysler, we talking about all Chrysler products, Dodge, Ram, all that kind of stuff. But maybe it ain't the same as it used to be. But maybe it's better. You know, maybe it's worse. Who knows? But the one thing for sure is, in this world we live in, nothing stays the same. So my word to you is things will always change. Your kids gonna get older. Uh, things are always gonna be different. Enjoy your ride, however long you got it. Because the one thing I know, I don't have as many summers as I used to, and neither do you. So you can be a sour puss if you want and complain about how great summer used to be, or you can embrace the fact that you got a summer. You know, I encourage you to embrace the fact that summer's here, change is here, and you hold on and enjoy the ride. I know I will. I just might enjoy it and get there a little bit faster than you do because I got a little bit of power. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that power on my way. you know. Well, this is Chaplin encouraging you to accept the change, whether it be in your life or outside of your control. Don't sweat the small stuff. Enjoy your summers. You never know how many summers you got left. Chaplin, God bless and be blessed. See you later.